Autonomic responses are frequently observed during acute myocardial infarction and participate in the genesis of ventricular arrhythmias. However, the precise time course of autonomic activity and its pathophysiologic role remain unclear. We investigated autonomic activity, ventricular arrhythmias, and voluntary motion in conscious, unrestrained rats for 24 hours post-infarction. Myocardial infarction was induced by left coronary artery ligation in 12 West rats, followed by 24-hour electrocardiographic recording via implanted telemetry transmitters, whereas 6 rats were sham-operated. Sympathetic activity was assessed by detrended fluctuation analysis, and vagal activity by time and frequency domain analysis of heart rate variability. The duration of ventricular tachyarrhythmias was measured, and voluntary motion served as a marker of heart failure. In sham-operated rats, heart rate and sympathetic activation were low. Vagal activity in this group rose progressively during the 4th hour onwards. Post-ligation, anterior and septal necrosis reached approximately 20% of the left ventricle. Ventricular arrhythmias were frequent, displaying a bimodal curve. Motion counts were lower. Vagal activity was low early post-ligation, coinciding with high incidence of tachyarrhythmias, but tended to rise subsequently in rats with higher motion count. Sympathetic activity increased during the 3rd hour onwards, along with a second tachyarrhythmia peak, and persisted throughout the 24-hour period. We concluded that low vagal activity post-infarction coincides with early arrhythmogenesis, whereas sympathetic activation occurs gradually, associated with a second arrhythmic period. This pattern persists in the presence of signs of heart failure, vagal withdrawal, followed by sustained sympathetic activation, may participate in arrhythmogenesis during acute myocardial infarction.